Hey there you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have a very large and in charge Ulta Beauty box. So that means that we are doing an Ulta haul today. So if you're interested in seeing what I purchased, then please keep watching. So before we get into it, I do want to let you guys know I purchased this because I was given a gift card. So technically purchased with money, not sponsored, throwing it out there. But so yeah, I have a lot of makeup and skincare items in here, and I'm very excited because a lot of the items in here I've wanted for quite a bit. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Also, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of my videos in the future. But without further ado, let's get into the purchases. I'm going to start off with the first thing I see in the box, which is a skincare item. I went ahead and purchased the CeraVe Renewing Essay Cleanser for normal skin. So it has salicylic acid in it, which will help exfoliate the skin very gently, and it also helps with any breakouts. So I wanted to keep this on hand for when I have sort of any breakouts or any maybe pimples coming up. It's good to use something with salicylic acid maybe a couple of times a week in those situations, and it just helps clear out any acne or breakouts, which is why I wanted to have this one on hand. And I do like CeraVe products because they do formulate without fragrances, any harmful ingredients in it, so I wanted to have this on hand. Definitely CeraVe is a great brand to look for if you're looking for really good and gentle cleansers. This would be a great option to have. Alright, so next in the box, I'm going for this large palette that I purchased. This is one thing that I've been wanting for the longest time. Funny story about this palette, when I first was looking into getting a very colorful palette, because I don't have a lot of colorful things in my collection, and I wanted to do something, I wanted to do a couple of makeup looks that are a little bit different and fun and colorful. And I was first looking on Sephora, and I noticed that the Natasha Denona Tropic palette was on sale. Usually those palettes are like $120, and it was on sale for $60 or $65 or something like that. So I went to Sephora looking for it. I wanted to see how it was first. I wanted to swatch it, look at it, you know, not really swatch it because you can't really do that nowadays in Sephora, but just kind of take a look at it first before I purchased it. And I asked the employee at Sephora if they had it. She said, no, we don't have it. But to be honest, I purchased it and it's not that great. So I was very surprised that she told me that, because, you know, you're kind of like, wow, you don't want me to buy the super expensive palette. But I appreciated that she was honest, and she told me if you want to get something colorful that's worth the money, then I'd recommend you get the ABH Norvina palette. One of the volumes, because there's a collection that goes with these palettes. There's like volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. This one is volume 2 palette. Technically, these are not eyeshadow palettes. This is a Pro Pigment palette, which is slightly different than a eyeshadow palette. Wow, I love the packaging, you guys. The packaging is so sturdy. It's like metal. I was expecting a cardboard packaging, but it's actually like a metal packaging. And so a Pro Pigment palette is, oh my god, so pretty. A pigment palette is different than an eyeshadow palette because that's what it looks like, by the way. A pigment palette is different than an eyeshadow palette. That's why legally, if you look on all pigment palettes, on the packaging, it'll usually tell you not safe for the eye area. Just as an FYI, pigments are not the same as eyeshadows, because eyeshadows are formulated to have a whole bunch of ingredients that make it eye safe. So basically what an eyeshadow is a pigment mixed in with other ingredients, and that makes it blendable, it makes it soft, it makes it safe for your eye, and it helps preserve the product. But pigments are basically formulated without a lot of those other ingredients, which is why they have to legally say not safe for the eye area, because it's sort of skipping out on a lot of extra ingredients that would make it maybe more easily blendable or eye safe. They'll probably just have to skip out on all of that, and you're really just getting a pure pigment out of a palette. But to be honest, I use pigments quite often on my eyes and I don't have an issue, but that's not everyone's case. I know that a lot of people have said that they get irritation or staining, and that can happen with pigments, but me personally, I don't have an issue with them, so I did not have an issue with purchasing this palette. If you're someone that does suffer from that, then don't go for this, but this palette looks so pretty. I'm already picturing so many colorful looks that I get to do with this, and the mirror is actually huge and I love it. I love it. The packaging is super extra. I haven't yet played around with the colors to tell you anything about that, but they look super nice. Should I swatch? All right, we're gonna swatch. So this is shade E2. I like that they have numbers on the shades. Oh, that is pretty. That's E2. I like that they have numbers because I don't like the shade name thing. Kind of stupid. I don't know. It's not really worth it, especially if you're like a pro. You don't really look at shades. This is C3. That's pretty. A little bit powdery, I would say. Probably need like a couple of swatches of that to get like a full pigment, but it's pretty. Let's do the black to see how dark this black is. Ooh, that's really dark. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so I'm excited to try it out. I also want to mention that I really like that the mirror stands up on the palette instead of like falling down, because sometimes you're doing your makeup in like an unconventional area and you want to prop up the palette somewhere to have like a stable mirror that you don't have to be holding. So I kind of like that the mirror props up like that. But yes, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina Volume 2 Pro Pigment Palette. You'll definitely be seeing more of this in the next upcoming videos or makeup tutorials. We shall see. Also, let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing an in-depth review on this palette. I would like to do maybe like swatches on my arm to show you guys pigmentation and my experience with the palette after I've tried it out a couple of times. Would you guys be interested? Let me know. Alright, next product. Should we go for the other palette that I bought? Yeah, let's go for the other palette. So I went a little crazy with eyeshadow palettes. This is Juvia's Place, the Zulu palette it's called. So this is also a pigment palette. It has a few eyeshadows in it, but it's mostly pigments as well. So technically shades 6 and 7 are the eyeshadows, the rest are pressed pigments. So you know, same situation, they have to specify which ones are safe for the eye area, which ones are not. Usually with pressed pigments, you know, there's an issue mostly with like reds and purples staining your face or staining your eye area, which is why they have to specify. The disclaimer, as always, I don't have an issue with it, but you know, a lot of people do. But this looks so pretty, you guys. I've been really into the colorful looks. I don't know, I'm having a moment with the colors. Let's swatch. Which color should we swatch? Let's do the teal, the eyeshadow, shade 6. Oh, that's so soft. Oh my gosh, the pans are huge, by the way. Have you seen? These are huge pans. Like this palette will probably last you like 5 years. Oh my god, so soft, you guys. Did you guys see how soft that applied? So pretty. So technically that one is one of the eyeshadow shades. Let's swatch one of the pigment shades. Let's do the red. Okay, pretty. Oh, that's interesting. A little bit powdery, but we shall see. Usually swatches don't give you a very good representation of product because you don't know how the product's gonna react on the eye, and you don't necessarily apply this much product onto your eye in one shot. You kind of blend it out and things like that. So this looks very pretty. I'm excited to play with it to see. Juvia's Place is at Ulta and fairly inexpensive. I got this on sale. It was on sale on Black Friday, so that's why I got good deals on these. Personally, really like Juvia's Place products. Definitely keep an eye out. If you guys, do you guys want a review on this one or the other one or both? Let me know. Alright, so before I move on to the next product, I do want to mention that I went to the bathroom to wash off my swatches and my hands, and the blue shade did leave a little stain. I didn't really scrub that hard or anything like that, but it's not even a pressed pigment and it did stain. And also you probably can't see it on camera, but where I swatched the purple on my finger, it is a little bit stained. So just something to keep in mind if you're looking into purchasing one of these products. Pigments will stain the skin. If it's not something that you like, then probably don't get a pressed pigment. Alright, so next item, what should we do? Should we do skincare? I have a lot of skincare, you guys. I have a lot of skincare. I bought quite a few of The Ordinary. The Ordinary, if you want to sponsor me, please reach out to me. I'll be glad to do a sponsorship. I'm just joking around. Let's start off with the first one. So this is The Ordinary Retinol 0.5% in Squalene. Squalene, I have to say squalene because squalene and squalane are different. Squalene is a more stable form. So technically what this is it's a retinol that will help you, you know, brighten the skin or any hyperpigmentation or anything like that. Basically what retinols do, and also help with anti-aging. But it also is in squalane. So squalane is really good at hydrating the skin. So I like that it's sort of a mixture of both, because you can get the good ingredients of the retinoid to help brighten or increase cell renewal on the skin while still getting the hydration that you need. So that is that. Okay, next product from The Ordinary. This is something that I've already talked about before. I do have this product and I use it often, but I ran out, so I thought I would pick it up again. The lactic acid 10% plus hyaluronic acid. I love this. It's just a really gentle exfoliator that I use probably 3 times a week when I feel like I need some exfoliating. Lactic acid is super gentle on the skin, so it's a really nice introductory exfoliation if you're not used to using acids for exfoliating. Definitely recommend this one. And then it also has hyaluronic acid, so while it's removing dead skin, it's also applying some hydration into the skin as well. So I personally love this product a lot. Alright, so let's move on to something different that's not The Ordinary, and then I'll go back to The Ordinary products later just to change it up a little bit, you know? Let's be daring. Oh, I purchased some of these lipsticks. This is one Kylie Jenner lipstick. I don't have any Kylie Cosmetics at all in my collection. I've never purchased any of her products, never tried any of it, but these were on sale at Ulta, so I went for it. This is the matte lipstick in the shade Miami, and it looks so pretty. Miami. Oh, that is a very nice sort of brownie nude. Oh my god, it smells amazing. It smells like cupcakes, like cookies, like very sweet, and it has the Kylie logo on it. Should we swatch? Yeah, let's swatch. This is one of the matte shades. Oh, that is really pretty. Sort of like a peachy, orangey shade, I would say. It's very peachy. I think it's really pretty. That swatch was really pigmented too, I must say. Was not expecting that. I initially want to mention that I like the packaging a lot because the tube itself is really a little bit more difficult to open, which I personally like a lot because I hate when my lipsticks open up in my purse and then they get full of gunk or they get my purse all dirty. I hate that so much. That's happened to me a million times with a different product, so I can appreciate the packaging on this. So yeah, my first Kylie product that I've purchased is this one. It's a lipstick. So yeah, that's nice. That's the shade Miami. And I also got a lip liner to go with it. This is LA Girl's Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner. And what's the shade? It's in the shade Forever Bare. So I like that it's not a pencil. I like that it's a mechanical sort of pencil type thing. And it's a nude shade because I don't have a lot of nude pencils. So it's very nude, pale kind of shade. I think it's really pretty to maybe pair with a nude gloss on top or a nude lipstick. So cute. So back to skincare, I also picked up a refill of The Ordinary Buffet. You guys know I love this product as well. It has a lot of peptide complexes in it, as well as hyaluronic acid. So as far as for hydrating the skin and also softening the skin, and those peptides really help repair the skin as well. So I like this a lot. I stopped using it for some time and I was using the Inky List hyaluronic acid, and it's just not as good as this one. This one has a complex on it of peptides and ceramides that just soften and hydrate and also help the skin look very repaired and helps, you know, repair any damage to the skin. So I personally like this a lot. One of my favorite Ordinary products. Every single person that I've mentioned this to that purchases it says that they love it. So I'm just saying you should listen to me. I'm just suggesting it, okay? Okay, so let's go back to some makeup. Or this. I also got a e.l.f. mechanical eyelash curler. As you can see, I don't have my eyelash extensions on anymore, so I feel like I need some eyelash curler in my life. This one's from e.l.f. So fairly inexpensive. I don't think you need to spend a lot of money on an eyelash curler, but it's really nice to have in your collection to pump up your lashes before you apply mascara. So that's a new thing that I'm gonna be doing from now on. Then I also picked up, this is another Kylie lipstick, and this is in the shade, this is a cream lipstick in the shade Butterscotch. All of these lipsticks were extremely on sale, so I picked them up. Okay, that one is very nude, a very orangey nude shade. I don't have anything like this in my collection. It is super nude. It smells the same as well. It smells really good. Let me swatch. Oh, very nude, very pigmented, very creamy. The matte it has dried down a bit, so it has gotten a bit more matte, but it's not like super drying from what I can see. It still has like a semi-matte sort of finish, but this one is a cream, so it'll just stay that sort of creamy shade. It actually goes really well with that lip liner, right? I feel like I can pair those two together and it would be like super cute. Definitely gonna try it out. Okay, so I also have from The Ordinary niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%, and niacinamide is a great ingredient to have because it helps soothe the skin from any redness, as well as it helps decrease the production of sebum in the skin. So if you're oily, this is a great product to have because it helps calm those sebaceous glands that can cause acne or breakouts. That's what they are. Acne and breakouts are essentially sebum that has built up in an area and it just kind of explodes into a weird reaction. So this will help calm any breakouts and any excess oils. And then zinc is also really great for that as well. Zinc also helps to minimize the appearance of pores and regulate the sebum as well. So this is a really good ingredient or a really great product to have if you're more oily. Definitely give it a try. But I'm gonna try it out and see. I've never tried this product before, so I will give you an update in the next couple of weeks. So this is a MAC Technical Liner, Eyeliner Kajal in the shade Broque or Broque. B-R-O-Q-U-E, so Broque. And it's, a brown eyeliner. I don't have a lot of browns in my collection, and I feel like they're really pretty. If you do like a really bronzy, smoky eye and you pop on some brown liner in the waterline, chef's kiss, beautiful. So I'm just gonna swatch it. Oh, it's like a really dark brown, sort of, I feel like a gunmetal-y brown. It's kind of really dark and has that, it kind of has like a really gold sheen to it, which is really pretty. So both vitamin C and alpha-arbutin are going to help diminish the appearance of melasma and hyperpigmentation. Me personally, I do get post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is something that forms in the skin after you have a breakout. It just leaves like a dark mark, and those tend to take forever to go away. So I wanted to pick something up like this. I haven't had the best of experience with vitamin C's because they're so unstable. I've had vitamin C's before and it has caused me to have some breakouts or to cause a weird reaction on my skin. So I'm excited to see how this one works out because of ascorbic acid. And because it's not just vitamin C, it also has a mixture of the alpha-arbutin in it. So I'm interested in seeing how this one works out on my skin. I will definitely let you guys know and see how it works out. So I might just want to use this like in the morning. I mean, I'm interested in that. I'm interested in that. All right, what else is in here? We have, let's do the last skincare product. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer, and I really like First Aid Beauty skincare products because they formulate with a lot of oatmeal, colloidal oatmeal, which, if you didn't know, is super calming to the skin. And as someone who gets eczema breakouts on my body, I really like to have ingredients with colloidal oatmeal because it helps calm eczema breakouts. So I like to have this in my collection. First Aid Beauty has a ton of products with colloidal oatmeal, so they're very soothing to the skin. And this one is non-comedogenic. Let's just try it out a second. I want to see the consistency. Doesn't have a scent, which I enjoy in my skincare products. Oh, it's very soft. Okay, I like it. I can get with it. I feel like this would be really nice if you have oily, or basically any kind of skin type can do this, but if you are an oily skin girl and you don't like heavy moisturizers, this would be really nice because it's not very heavy. It sort of has like a jelly consistency to it, so it actually will absorb into the skin really quickly. So that's good if you don't like very draggy or oily moisturizers. This would probably be a good one for you. Mainly purchased that to put it under my makeup because I've really been enjoying, before I do my foundation, applying a nice layer of moisturizer under it to help hydrate the skin before I apply my foundation on top. And it makes a huge difference because you have a fresh layer of hydration. It will just ensure that your foundation goes on a lot smoother and doesn't grab onto any dry patches on the skin. So recommend. What else is in here? Oh yeah, so this is a MAC eyebrow styler crayon and it's in the shade Lingering. I needed a new brow pencil because I was running out of my Smashbox one, so I wanted to give this one a try. It has a spoolie on one end and it has the brow pencil on the other end. I like that the brow pencil is not very thin. Me personally, I don't like very thin brow pencils because my brows are a little bit thicker and it'll just take me forever to fill them in if it's too thin. This one is a really nice in between, not too thick, not too thin. Let's swatch it over here. Okay. It's a nice shade. I feel like it's a nice shade. You probably won't be able to see because it's an awkward angle, but I like that it's sort of a harder pencil because it will help you to not go overboard with your brows. I'm noticing that it's a little bit harder of a consistency with the product, so I'm interested in seeing how this works out. I will update you later. So yeah, that makes the end of my Ulta haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to do all of the YouTube things like, comment, subscribe, do all of those things. If you're interested in seeing any reviews of any of the products, please let me know in the comments. I feel like that would be interesting to do, you know, give you an update on what my thoughts are. And yeah, I will also link the products down in the description box below in case you're interested in purchasing it. Some of those links may be affiliate links from which I earn a small commission off your purchase. You don't have to use them, but if you'd like to and you want to support me and my small channel, you can definitely use them. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!